All right. Last minute betting with the Sports Nuts. Bob and Mike are here. We're ready to rock your world. Huh? Oh, yeah. Brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company. Don't forget to sign up and click those links below for those sports books in your state for the best ones. Don't forget about the partner program. 20% for that link. You refer a friend. 20% of the revenue that's generated. Come on. You can't beat that, can you?
No, you can't.
Watch this. A live fade out. Oh, yeah. Huh? Oh, that's an engineer that's got his act together, and that would be me. Matter of fact, that's an engineer that's got his shit together. Hey, Mike showed you the cup. You see the hats? Thank you, Ina. We love you. Thank you very much. And the shirt.
You. And the peanuts.
Oh, yeah.
And the peanuts.
Because
and that's mainly because you're nuts.
That's right. The Sports Nuts with a Z. Here, there's the cup right there. Looks beautiful. We love it. That is.
Hey, come on, you got to give me a cheers. Come on.
All right.
Here, we'll do it for them.
OddsJam apparel. Coming to the website soon, we hope. If you want to know any more about it, go to contact@oddsjam.com. Email us. All right, Elite 8. We're going to start off with what happened last night very quickly. Villanoma, depending on who you're talking to, beat Houston. It was scary there for a while, but they pulled through. Randall, Steve, and you were all over it. Congratulations. Way to go. That was awesome. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, look, Villanova is on a historic pace here with their free throw shooting, and that's going to be a pivotal part of them, hopefully, for me at least, for them to advance to the national championship game. And it's obviously looking like we're going to get a Villanova-Kansas matchup. So we'll see what happens. I think that no doubt Villanova, with their experience at guard play and their ability, Samuels had a huge game for them. Gillespie didn't provide a ton scoring, but he's clutch at the free throw line. So Villanova is definitely one of the teams that I think probably went a little bit under the radar to some in terms of getting to the Final Four. Arizona got a lot of hype. Obviously, Kansas is a 1 seed, so they're expected to be where they're at. So, you had, teams that, in my opinion, went under the radar like Villanova.
Okay, they won. Let's get through it. All right. I could care less because I didn't bet them. All right. Duke beat Arkansas, which we did get a first half bet in on Arkansas that covered. So now Duke is in the Final Four. Coach K, my goodness, are we just going to put him on a pedestal now? I mean, is this was this planned? Come on, dude.
No, you can't say that. I mean, Arkansas just got mopped. Duke was clearly the better team, and I think their ability to get deep in the paint. I mean, you look at the score sheet, man. I mean, you had 16, 18, 14, and 12 from your starters and 9, almost all of them in double figures, man. So
right.
How can you say any more? You can't say it was rigged or any of that, man. They just dominated, truthfully.
Okay.
And they
whatever. I didn't say it was rigged.
Listen, they did what they hadn't been doing, and that was turning the ball over and playing sloppy. They looked crisp. Therefore, they blew Arkansas out.
I don't want to go into a whole lot of detail about either of them games yesterday. I could care less now. They're behind us, and Kansas looks like they're on their way to the Final Four. Minute 16 left at 73-50. So there you go. They're in. Now we've got the game of the century. That's right. I said it here first. The college basketball game of the century with the St. Peter's Peacocks going against the North Carolina Tar Heels. And you can make fun of me if you want to. I took St. Peter's in the first half plus 4.5. Go ahead and comment below. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm going Peacocks, baby. Peacocks. I don't know how to do an impression of one, but
look, if you're a person that has been riding the Peacocks this whole time and you want to take one more risk, I guess go for it, because you've already made money if you've truly been riding this team for a while. So whatever. Me personally, no thanks. I'm not touching it anymore. And this is a guy who has cashed out a few Peacocks tickets. Okay.
Can you imagine?
No
can you
more.
Imagine riding
no more.
Can you imagine riding a peacock?
I don't know how that's even possible. Number one, why would you even want to attempt that, man? Those things are freaky looking, mean. Holy cow. Could you imagine the bite by one of those things, or the peck? That's what I'm worried about.
All right. So there is sports books face major liability if St. Peter's wins the title. The New Jersey books, because you can't bet on the Peacocks, to pay out. They got to pay out, Mike, on UNC as the East champ, whether they win or lose.
Right.
And there are some people that could, if the Peacocks win, could win like $800,000. Is that insane or what, Mike?
Yeah, well, if you got North Carolina winning it all and coming out of that thing, even if North Carolina loses tonight, you're in good shape still. But I don't see it happening.
No, I don't either. And I think it's amazing that they're in the position that they're in, the first 15 seed to ever make the Elite Eight. Yes, I'm going to keep on tooting.
I'll tell you what.
No, Mike, you know what I'm going to do. No, let me finish. You know why I'm going to toot their horn, Randall and Steve and Mike? Because America loves an underdog, all right? And no matter what, this country right now, when this game comes on, are going to get a very high rating for the game. It's later in the afternoon, and people are wanting to see this team win. They want them to take down. It's David versus Goliath.
Okay, all right. You're getting long-winded. Let me say what I wanted to say real quick here. You're wearing yourself out. You need to calm down before you have a stroke here on live. Bob, if the Peacock, tell me this.
Go ahead.
If you're so bought into the Peacocks,
I never said I was buying in.
Hold on. No. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Use the right words, Mike.
Let me finish. Doesn't matter what I say. Let me finish it.
No, it doesn't.
Bob, let me finish, sir. Please. I'm being very polite right now. Sir, please let me finish. If the Peacocks win this game, since you're so bought in and
I'm not bought in.
Bob, let me finish. See, you won't stop. Stop.
I'm not bought in.
Bob, I'm going to close this thing out and leave because you won't stop talking.
All
right, let me finish. If the Peacocks win this game, because you're a big underdog guy, love an underdog story. That's what you've been telling us. Let me finish.
Yeah.
Then if they win this game, you are coming on the next show that we do, and you're going to have feathers all over you, and you're going to be dressed as a peacock.
No,
deal?
No.
Yes.
No.
If you're, you love an underdog story.
I'm not going to go.
Hold on, let me finish. You know what people would love? They would love to see you dressed as a peacock.
Okay. All right. I'm going to share my screen now.
Hey, comment on this video. Listen, comment on this video. Get on Twitter at OddsJam. Let them know if St. Peter's wins this game, you want Bob on YouTube live dressed as a peacock.
I will not dress as a peacock.
Yes, you will, because the people will demand it. Demand it, people.
I refuse.
Demand it.
I refuse. All right, let's look at positive EV plays, which Mike has been on fire.
No, I've see. Talk about saying the wrong things. I've had two rough days, all right, but we're off to a good start today.
Oh, I don't know. Your plays last night, the ones I played, 3 of them came through. So you must be betting the wrong things, man, because your positive EV plays came through for me last night.
Well, good.
So what do you got for me today?
Well, I will mention our Miami and Kansas game was the first half point spread at +3.5 for Miami, covering that. They did. We got that at -110, obviously. So
Right.
we cashed that out. And then we're going to look at Marcus Smart tonight. Okay. We're going to over 6.5 assists, getting that at -120. We're grabbing that on FanDuel.
Okay.
Then we're gonna go to Karl Anthony Towns, as you call him, Cat.
I call him Cat.
Yeah. We're going to go to him, and we're going over 23.5 points tonight. He's gonna have a big night. We need it out of him. Getting that at -102 on FanDuel. Then, Bobby, we're going to the NHL, and hey, Caesar Sportsbook. If you guys don't have it, get it, because they've got all kinds of great plays.
Okay.
And insane odds. Check this out, Bob. We're going with Washington and Carolina, NHL, baby. We're going over 6 goals tonight.
Okay.
We're getting that at -105 on Caesars.
Okay. Good for you there. I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
And by the way, in some of these, you call them PRAs. Some of them, like BetMGM, they call them pars. They call it points, assists, rebounds. They call it a par. It doesn't really matter. Marcus Smart.
None of those are. I haven't given any of those out. So I said player points and assists.
Okay, but I'm asking you about a par.
I got a PRA play for you if you let me finish.
Well, let me ask you about this one. Okay, called communication here. Marcus Smart under 24.5. The OddsJam perfect line's -147. FanDuel's got it at -113. Do you like that play or not?
For the over or the under?
No, under.
Yeah, I like that play on the under, probably.
Under 24.5, a magnet.
I think that's a good play, but I'm not touching it.
Okay.
And mainly because I already have a play on Marcus Smart. And a PRA for me, Anthony Edwards tonight.
Right.
He's got to have a big game too, man. All right. Over 27.5 PRA, -110 on, guess what? Caesars. All hail Caesar, baby.
There it is right there. And I got that
then,
one. I
Bob,
will add that.
The last one, all right, on Caesars again. Yo, if you guys use Caesar Sportsbook, you're getting absolute great odds, because I've got 3 positive EV plays that were on Caesars, y'all. This is Andrew Wiggins over 4.5 rebounds tonight, +105, man. And there wasn't any other sports book that had that thing at plus odds, except, guess who? Caesars, baby.
Hail Caesar.
That's right.
Hail Caesar. All right. Let me show you the bet tracker here, folks. This is 100% completely free, by the way. So as you can see, I just added the Marcus Smart par or PRA, whatever you want to call it, to my bet tracker. Also, the Anthony Edwards 1-2 shows you the book that I put it in, or that it was in, Caesars, FanDuel, the odds, the stake, the payout. Okay. This also grades your bet. Okay. So these are all of the bets that I've had. There's one refunded, one lost, one lost. You got to put them all in there. Okay. And it shows you whether it's a positive EV play or a normal bet. Okay. Then you click over here, and this will show you what your profit is total, pending bets, your return on investment of your completed bets.
Hey, look at you, brother, up $252 total profit, huh?
And this here is the percentage of the placed bets that beat the closing line value. If you're over 50%, you're in good shape. I'm at 57.5. Then, of course, your profit over time, it does it by week. Week 3 was my big week. By sportsbook, it looks like I've got, BetMGM is close to the lead right now. By sport, basketball and hockey for me. And by bet type, there's normal, there is positive EV. So that's the bet tracker, 100% free. Don't forget, oddsjam.com is where you can find that at. And don't forget to sign up and click the links below for the sports books in your state, the best ones. All right,
Hey,
Mike.
should we give out one more positive EV play?
If you've got one, you go right ahead and do it.
I'm going to go with one more. We found another PRA. We got Draymond Green. We're riding the over 19 and a half. We are getting this bad boy at plus 105 odds. And the OddsJam perfect line on this is minus 128. You can find this one on Barstool or Bet Rivers right now at plus 105. Let's go ahead and let's throw 10 bones on that.
And I show actually only Bet Rivers on that one. So do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's roll with that. That's the last one we're going to give out.
Okay. All right. That's cool. All right.
And the reason why is let's just keep them at winners, huh? Let's not risk doing any more. Let's give them all.
No, we're not going to. Now it's time for your lock of the night. What do you got? I need a lock.
All right, man. Look, I'm going to give my lock of the night. I'm going back to the Dallas Mavericks. I did this the other night on the spread. They didn't come through, but look, they're at home. They're a really good home team. You're looking at a bad shooting night against the Timberwolves. Awful from behind the three. They're not going to repeat that. I know Boston is rolling. Tatum and Brown, though, kind of banged up knees right now. I mean, they're probably going to play tonight, no doubt. But I think that the Minnesota Timberwolves will cover the spread. I got it at plus 6. Right now, I've seen it drop down to plus 5.5. But at plus 6, I like it. And remember, the Mavs are 25-12 at home. And they're plus 1 on the spread right now, which is what I'm taking, plus 1 on the spread. You're essentially, in that case, picking a winner. I got to go with Dallas basically at home.
Okay. All right. I could buy that. That's cool. All right. So now it is time for my lock of the night, which I'm going to the NHL since I'm AKA hockey guy. And I'm going with the Pittsburgh Penguins. They are playing at home against the Detroit Red Wings, who are a terrible team. And Pittsburgh is in the midst of trying to get into first place in their division, or at least in second place. I'm going on the puck line, minus 1.5. The OddsJam perfect line is minus 125, but you can get minus 130 on BetMGM, Caesars, and DraftKings.
Hey, Bobby, I misspoke. The T-Wolves and Celtics. I was talking about the Jazz and Mavericks. Look, we're going both of them. Let me redo both of these locks. We're going with the T-Wolves plus 6 against Boston, and we're going with the Mavericks against Utah plus 1. We're riding both of those.
Okay. All right. Do you have your record yet?
I told you yesterday, man. I lost last night. I'm 9-5.
Okay. I don't know how you got more than I did, but I'm just going to tell you what my record is.
I don't think you're
I'm not afraid to show it. After my loss last night, I'm 7-6.
I got to rambling about both of these matchups, and I had I was all screwed up.
7-6
plus 6, Mavericks plus 1.
Okay, so I only need a lock, Mike, not lock.
They're both lock. No, we're going both. We're going 2 tonight, man.
But I want you to read that. It says Mike's lock of the night. It doesn't say locks. If I want,
we're going locks because I mentioned Brown and Tatum when I was talking about the Mavericks Jazz game, and I opened up with the plus 6 line. People are probably gonna be like, "What's this dude talking about?" Well, now we know. I've got 2 locks.
Okay,
that's where we're going with.
You're about to get locked out of this studio here in a bit. Hey, check out the coffee cup. Check out the hat. Check out the shirt. OddsJam apparel. It's coming soon. I'm telling you. And you know what? Mike and I will be back here tomorrow night, 6:30 Eastern time, 5:30 Central time. Last minute betting with the Sports Nuts. That's me and Mike. Get on Twitter. Give us a like. On Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at Sports Nuts Show.
Get on Instagram. TikTok. Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. OddsJam, all over, man.
All over. OddsJam. Follow OddsJam. Get on Facebook, OddsJam Betting. I don't know what else to say. We'll see you later. Go Peacocks!